When Sarah asked me to introduce the offering today, she apologized, saying, "I know it's not a glamorous job, Jason." Sarah, it's not often I have the opportunity to wear a floor-length black gown with a blue and purple silk and satin stole. The glamour is here. We're all bringing that today. I can see the excitement and the joy on each and every one of your faces for this occasion. I want to tell you a story today, the story of a boy named David. Now, picture Pasadena, 1942. And I know for some of you that will come from your imaginations and some from your memory, and that's okay. David and his family lived in a nice little bungalow. A couple of orange trees in the backyard. David's 13 years old. He's busy going to the movies, joking around with his friends. He just wants to have a good time, as 13-year-old boys often want to do. And then one day, a knock comes at the door. Now, this knock changes everything. Because for the next 2.5 years, David and his family will spend their time in the Poston concentration camp. Their crime? Their last name, Kagawada. They are Japanese Americans. Now, when I knew David, I was just a kid, and he was Reverend Kagawada to me. He was my first minister. He was so gentle and kind in his manner. You never know what he had been through, except for this unyielding commitment that he had to justice. It was incredibly difficult for that boy in that internment camp to take that journey to being a respected minister in a large congregation. And he didn't do it alone. He had help along the way, support through those expensive seminary years. I can't begin to tell you today how influential Reverend Kagawada was to me. And if he hadn't had that support and hadn't become the minister that he did, I don't know that I would have answered the call to ministry myself. And I know the soon-to-be Reverend Sarah LaWall will have that same effect of inspiring future ministerial leadership. And let's face it, we all know Sarah. She probably already has inspired many. You see, it's a cycle of inspiration and support. By the time I was a teenager, Reverend Kagawada had been diagnosed with cancer. It was a long illness, but fortunately, again, there was that support for his family and for him along that journey. Our congregation was devastated to finally lose him. He was 56 years old. I thought of David when I was asked to speak to you all today, because you all are part of that cycle of inspiration and support. Now today I'm going to invite you to make your checks out to Neighborhood Church, but I want to tell you where your offering will be going, because it's going to be going to 2 places that offer this kind of ministerial support I'm talking about. One is Meadville Lombard Theological School, the Unitarian Universalist Seminary where Sarah graduated from and where I graduated from, and the Living Tradition Fund, which is set up for ministers in need, whether they're just beginning the journey or facing a crisis like David was down the road. You know, I wonder how many David Kagawadas there are out there, how many Sarah LaWall's there are out there, who could contribute so much to the ongoing ministerial work of transforming this world into a better place. But they need your support and your love along the way. So I invite you now to find the love in your heart that allows you to give as much as you can today. We don't never ask for anyone to give more than they can. But this might be the time to consider giving more than you came here prepared to. Why not, right? This is the time to embrace Embrace and affirm your part of that cycle of inspiring new leadership and supporting the well-being of our ministers, because we know that when we do this, when we offer this support, it makes us, all of us, as a faith community, that much stronger. So what you're about to do now, no, it may not be glamorous, but I can assure you it is profoundly important.